What is up, everybody? It's the Epic Office here with another great informative video on Shopify for drop shippers and watching us bring this website to profitability. I have another great video coming for you. If you could please subscribe if you like what you hear. That way I know and I can keep making these videos because I know people out there are getting something out of it watching my story. Just like any series, after the third season, and this is episode 3, it really starts to get good. So if you guys remember last time, just a quick recap, we actually got banned from Pinterest, and I have some really exciting things today. We got a response from Pinterest back, and also wanted to update you on some changes that have happened recently. I am very sorry for not posting again last week on an update on everything, but I have a few updates, so it's going to be a little bit slightly longer video today, nothing crazy, but let's hop right into it. So as you guys remember, last week we had an issue with Pinterest where our account was actually banned. We actually did some marketing with them, and out of nowhere tried to log in, and we were getting a response that we should have received an email, and they would help us whether we wanted to appeal the ban on the account or whatnot. Well, we got quite the interesting feedback from Pinterest. So they couldn't even put our name in there, just hi the. But sorry that your account was deactivated. Occasionally good accounts get caught in the mix when we're looking for spammy accounts. And we truly appreciate your help in keeping Pinterest content high quality. I reactivated your account. Just go to blah, 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 blah. Okay, this bothers me on so many different levels, but basically I sent a response back, and I'm sure it will get ignored, but asking Pinterest for my money back for the ad revenue that the dollars that I had spent on advertising leading up to the Memorial Day weekend just for the account to be shut down. So it's been a few days. I have not heard a peep out of them, but I just thought that was a really interesting response. So guys, just make sure when you're setting things up, my only piece of advice would be, make sure you're actually trying to get some followers, trying to, liking some other things. I mean, even if it's a mistake, you don't want the drawback of having your account shut down just for no reason. I mean, it's definitely a huge setback. So anyway, we won't spend much more time on that. But this brings me to something I did want to talk a little bit more about, and that was some of the changes that I made since last time. So I have been working and focusing on a few different aspects of social media. And so we already know we had Pinterest kind of set up already. I did spend some time, checking out some different Pinteresters, I guess that's what you call them, pinners. So there. Oh, this is followers. We'll talk about that in a second. But I followed a few people, sent a few messages out, tried to network, tried to be a part of the community, and this is kind of cool too. I was actually able to achieve getting a significant amount of followers, and I'll show you guys that in another video how I was able to do that. But some pretty cool stuff here. In addition to changes since last time, let's see here. Created the Facebook. So this is really important, and I just used the background from Pinterest here. Just thought it would be an easy screen grab. And I started doing some posts and managed to get some followers and get some marketing out there. And we'll talk about that in a different video when it comes to marketing strategy. But just wanted to show you the Facebook change, and I also created an Instagram as well with a few cool items just from the site up here. Got a few followers already, just haven't really put much work into the Instagram, mainly the Facebook for now. But we'll certainly be working on this and growing the following. So that brings me to something I wanted to bring up. So from a strategy standpoint, I have been spending some money on advertising. Let's see, I'll show you kind of what I was spending. Overview, and let's go to traffic campaigns, and we can see like the spend. So it's not going to show here, but I was recently debited about $68. I forgot to turn something off. So when you create an ad, you can put in a lifetime spend, or like kind of what you want to spend per click, and or you can do like a daily limit. So there's a few different ways to do it, but I kind of left one on a little longer than I wanted to. And from my strategy, I think moving forward, so when you're just trying to build a brand, get a site off the ground, I highly recommend don't dump too much money into your advertising. I would just dump, a fraction of your budget that you have put aside for the site, and you obviously are going to have to put aside some money in your general income that's dedicated towards the website. And I would put a small percentage of it to advertising, and in the meantime, I would try to really improve your content and make a great high quality Facebook, a great high quality Instagram, and try to follow people and get involved in these communities. I would start out trying to grow very much organically through these social media platforms and communities until you start seeing some traffic. And I have seen some traffic. I don't have my admin page up here at the moment for the Epic Office, which is the website, but start trying to grow that traffic organically. And as that grows, then start applying the extra boost, the extra marketing in to bring more people to your site, and then drill down and try to improve your conversion ratio. We can talk about some strategies on that as well. But one thing I wanted to touch on, so that's kind of an update on all the changes that have happened since. The last thing I want to touch on is kind of my next strategy for my next video. So for the next video, I'm looking into a few things. One thing I want to do is definitely go through, and just time consuming, so I've been putting it off, and just really simplifying a lot of these item descriptions, taking them down. Like this one's okay, like just one line, and really adding a comprehensive description when you actually get into the product here. So this is very just, it's a great description, but I want to make something that actually connects with people that will thus increase my conversion ratio. I also want to do some upgrades to the site itself. I want to improve this picture here, make it look a little more professional, and just kind of improve those things. I believe that can improve the conversion ratio. And so that's one project that I have in the works. And I also want to go through and optimize all of my pricing as well to, again, improve that conversion ratio. Last but not least that we can talk about, I kind of had a little bit of an epiphany, maybe not an epiphany, but I became an Amazon partner, and we can talk more about that real quick. Maybe in another video, I'll do another video on that, but there's a way to actually add Amazon products into your marketing, into your product mix. And when those products sell, they would sell through Amazon. There would be a link that on your website that the customer, for the shopping cart would click, and it would take them to the Amazon shopping cart essentially. And they could then purchase that product. From there, you will get a cut of the revenue, and it's 10% for Amazon. So I was thinking about incorporating some of that into my product mix, just to get some more mainstream products that may not be available on Overlow into the mix, and kind of give my customers a little bit more variety in what they're looking for. But all right, guys, well, that's it for today. Just kind of getting you updated on the progress and where things at. And hey, like things, they're moving as fast as we can move. Please keep watching. If you like what you see, please hit subscribe so I know. That way I can keep making these videos. I obviously don't want to take my time, keep making these videos if it's something that, isn't going to be, that there isn't an audience for. And the only way to know that is through seeing the subscribers. But anyway, guys, thanks so much. Again, theepicoffice.com is the website. And there'll be links and other things in this description. So talk to you later. Take care.